Hello, everyone. It's me, it's Mark, and I'm here with you for another live class. Yes, yay. Okay, good. Hold on. Let me get my equipment straight in my computer arranged. Okay, I think we're good. Now I need to know if you can see me and hear me. If you can see me and hear me, please say yes in the chat so I know everything is okay. That means if you say yes, that means it's okay and I can go ahead and start. So I don't want to start until I know everything is okay. I want to know if you can see me and hear me. By doing that, you need to put yes in the chat, and Helga just did. Thank you, Helga, so much. That means you can see me and hear me. Great, 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 great. Well, like I said, I'm Mark, and welcome to our live stream class. Yes, our, right? Yours and mine. We are doing this together, aren't we? Yes, we are. And I see my green team. Yes, Rita is here. Lolly is here. Tomas is here. Tetsuro is here. All right, Fran is here. The usual suspects. Yes, everyone is here. The members, right? The green team, Marion, they make it happen, right? The green team, they support me. And by supporting me and the channel, they are supporting everyone. So the green team is great. Yes, yes. And our other Radu is here. Hello, Radu. Alice is here. Fantastic. Samuel is here. Mary Amma is here. Okay, good. Radu, hello. Okay, great, great, great. Well, what we always do, right? You know what we always do to start our class? Yes, we have a toast. That's right. So if you have a beverage, please pick it up for our toast. All right, here's mine. And I'm drinking coffee as usual. Yes, I am. All right, let's have a toast to the green team, the supporters of the channel. Yes, let's thank the green team. Thank you, green team. Cheers. If you don't have a beverage, we can fist bump like this. Bump, cheers, bump, cheers. All right, and because we had a toast, we have to have a drink. So let's have a drink to the green team. Okay, great, great. Now, let's toast to you. You are here. Without you, there's no reason for me to be here. That's right. Without you, there's no reason for me to be here. So let's toast to you. Let's toast to a fun, interesting, productive, and wonderful lesson today. Cheers, everyone. Bump, cheers, bump, cheers. Okay, great. Yes, Lolly. Cheers, cheers. And I hope you're doing good, Lolly. You were in the hospital for a while. You had an operation. I hope you are home. You're all better now. You are recovering, Lolly. So I hope everything is going good for you. Okay, good, good. All right, all right. Now for today's lesson plan. It's over there. It's off screen. You can't see it, but I can see it. And it says hello. Oh, the official hello. Sometimes I say it, sometimes I don't. Okay, well, here is the official hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Without you, there's no reason for me to be here. So thank you, everyone. Yes, yes, thank you for being here. Thank you for your kind support. Yay, that was the official hello. Okay, now, our activities today. We are going to do, what is it? I have 4 cards here. I am going to give you clues. And from the clues, you will guess what these cards are. There are 4 cards, so you might know them already. Maybe you know what I'm doing, right? Okay. And then we will do which one is better? Which is better? I have a lot of cards here. And you're going to have an option of choosing 2 things. Well, you're going to have an option from choose 1 from 2. So I'm going to give you 2 things, and then you're going to tell me which one is better and why. All right? Then after that, Faisal a member, an extreme member. So this is a big supporter. So Faisal has another request, and today's request from Faisal is conjunctions. So we will talk a little bit about conjunctions, okay? Then after that, we will do dictation cards. You know dictation cards? That is when you're going to listen and write down what I say word for word. And then after the dictation cards, we will do Lolly's Revenge. And Lolly's Revenge is a conversation between two people, Joe and Sue. And there are 4 steps to Lolly's Revenge. Yes, there are. Okay, so let's go ahead and start, shall we? Yeah, okay, let's start. Good idea. What is it? What is it? So I'm going to give you clues, and there are 4 cards. 4 cards. What is it? All right, so we got 4 cards. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I need to get 4 magnets because I'm going to put, when you guess what it is, then I'm going to put it on the board. So I have 1, I have 2, I have 3, and 4. So today it's very cold here in Japan. So my hands are frozen. So it's hard for me to hold on to things. I have frozen hands. Let me try to warm them up a little. Yeah, we had lots of snow in Japan here. There might be more snow coming today. But here in Japan, where I live, the snow falls and then it melts soon. So it's very cold outside. We had 2 days of snow, but I'm looking outside right now. So I am doing my live stream with you right now, right? And right over there is the door, and it's a glass door, and I can see the street, and I can see the sidewalk, and there is no snow on the sidewalk. It is all melted, but it is very cold here. So my hands are cold because my room is cold. I have the heater on, but it's not working so good. Because I have bad insulation, so soon the heat just leaves the room. So the insulation is not very good here. Not very good. Okay, let's go ahead. Oh, Dr. Ramirez is in the house, and Mrs. G Classroom is here. All right, mwah, both of you. Yay. Oh, and real quick, we are having a Zoom meeting for the members, the standard and above members. A Zoom meeting, December 20th, 9 p.m. Japan time. So go to my community page. Well, go to my YouTube home page. This is what it looks like. You know, put my name and you'll see the home page, and then the community tab. Hit the community and you will see the link to the Zoom meeting for Sunday, December 20th, 9 p.m. Japan time. This weekend, this Sunday here in Japan. So check what time it is in your country. And those are for the standard and above members. Okay, so don't forget our Zoom meeting on Sunday. Okay, good. Now, let's do our activity. What is it? So I have 4 cards here. Hello, Amri. And I'm going to give you clues. So let's do it, shall we? Yes. Okay, let's do it. All right. Our first card, card number 1. Card number 1. There is a handle. There are bristles at the end. We use this to color walls. Let's say, for example, this is card 1. Let's say your bedroom or your living room or your bathroom, you want to change colors. Let's say bathroom, because that's a small room, easy, and it's nice to have a colorful bathroom, right? So for example, let's say you want to change the color in your bathroom. You need one of these to apply the color, to change the color on the walls in your bathroom. There's a handle, there are bristles, and you do a a up and down motion, right? So you're doing this up and down motion, maybe sideways too, sideways, but usually maybe you want to go up and down motion. What is this tool? It's a tool. Yes, you got it. You put this in paint, yes, and then this thing holds the paint, and then it applies it to the walls. Good, you got it. It's a paintbrush. That's right. This is a handle. These are bristles. These are bristles, and maybe they might be made from horsehair or some. I think they're now using it. They used to use maybe animal hair, but now I think it's synthetic, so it's made. So maybe like a plastic. Okay, good. It's a paintbrush. Good. Yeah, so up and down is the best motion for painting a wall. You want to go up and down. Sideways, I'm not sure about that. I don't do a lot of painting, but here in my office, I painted my office myself. I did the painting. So anyways, and it's nice like in your bathroom or something to change the color, right? It's kind of nice to once in a while change the color of the walls. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Card number 2. What is it? Okay, here we go. I need some water. I need some water to clear my throat. Okay, here we go. Card number 2. And the clues, right? I'm going to give you more than one. Here are the clues. This is found in your kitchen. It is used in your, I don't want to show you the card. You can, don't look. It is found in the kitchen. It is pretty big. It's big. It's probably taller than you are. It is taller than you, unless you are very, very tall. In most cases, it is taller than you. If you open it, it's cold. And it keeps food cold because we don't want our food to spoil, right? So the heat will spoil food. But this will keep your food cold. We usually keep drinks in there, like milk, right? We don't want warm milk. We like cold milk, right? Also, there's also another compartment that keeps food super cold. We call that freeze, like it's a freezer. And that's where we put like ice cream and ice in there. And the other part keeps food cold. Yes, and you guys got it. That's right. It's a refrigerator, or we could say fridge, right? Fridge is fine. We use fridge for short, right? So the real name is refrigerator, but a lot of times we say fridge for short. Yes, Fran, probably no. It is for sure, Fran. It is a refrigerator for sure. Marcos, how you doing, Marcos? Good to see Marcos. Okay, it's a refrigerator. Good. Here we go. Card number 3, and the clues are: this usually hangs. Usually hangs from a hook. So on top there's a ring and there's a hook, or a ring for a hook, right? So this thing has a ring and you attach it to a hook, and so it's hanging from a hook. There are wires around it. So it has wires so air can travel through it. You can see inside it. There is no glass. There is no plastic. There's wires so air passes through. it's usually tall, and an animal lives inside. This animal can fly. So there are wires to keep the animal inside, because otherwise the animal can fly away. So this keeps the animal inside, but the air can go through, you can see inside, you can touch it through the wire. Yeah, you got it. It's a bird cage. Good job. It's a bird cage. Yeah, so here is the ring, and the ring attaches to a hook. And so maybe there's a stand, right? So there's a stand and with a hook, and you attach this to the hook, and it hangs in the air, and your bird lives inside there. Okay, good. It's a bird cage. Good. It's a bird cage. Okay, here we go. Our fourth card, card number 4. And the clues are this thing picks up signals from space. There are things that orbit our Earth. That means they fly around our Earth, rotate with us, right? So the Earth rotates, and these things rotate with us. As we move, these things in space move. And what we could do is we can send signals from one spot, and then it will send signals to another spot. So triangulate. So one thing sends, like from Earth, will send a signal. The thing in space will pick up that signal and then transmit it to another location. So this thing picks up signals from space. And these signals can be TV shows. These things can be like radio, TV. It can be movies. It can be GPS. And this thing is shaped like a dish, like a dish that you eat from, right? So we have a dish. We put food on the dish, and then we eat the food from the dish. And so it has a similar shape. And so this shape is able to pick up these signals from things in space. Yes, you have it. Good. That's right. It's a satellite dish. It's a satellite dish. So satellite in space is sending signals down to here. If you have one of these, you can pick up those signals. And usually we use these for cable TV or internet. Good. Okay, yes, you did it. And these were a review, right? We did these on Wednesday. And this is a review. So you guys remembered all the vocabulary from Wednesday. Good job. So let's review one more time. So what is it? It's a paintbrush. It's a paintbrush. What is it? It's a paintbrush. Okay. What is it? It's a refrigerator. It's a refrigerator. What is it? It's a refrigerator. It's a refrigerator. What is it? It's a refrigerator. It's a refrigerator. Or fridge. We could say fridge for short. Fridge. It's a fridge. It's a fridge. It's a fridge. It's a refrigerator. What is it? It's a bird cage. It's a bird cage. It's a bird cage. What is it? It's a bird cage. Okay, and the fourth card is, what is it? It's a satellite dish. It's a satellite dish. What is it? It's a satellite dish. It's a satellite dish. Okay, well done. We did these on Wednesdays, so this was a review. Okay, good, good, good. Well done. Let's take off the magnets. Let's erase the board. We don't need this any longer. We don't need this. Okay, our next activity is, what is it? Well, no. That we just did what is it, right? This was what is it. Next is, which one is better? Which one is better? Which one is better? Okay, here we go. Which one is better? So you're going to tell me your opinion, what you think. Which one is more convenient for you? Which one do you prefer? Which one do you think is better? All right, here we go. Our two things are, which is better, email or talking on the phone? Which is better, email or talking on the phone? Which do you think is better? So in the chat, I want to see your opinion. I want to see your opinion. Which one do you think is better? Junior's in the house. Hey, Junior. Better late than never. That's right. Junior, you're here. We are starting a new topic. Which one is better? So you're in time for this. Vilmar is here. Vilmar says, in Brazil, it is common to have pirate satellite signals. Yeah, so maybe you have a thing that can pick up those signals for free, where most people have to pay. Minnie is in the house. Okay, the green team. We got a good crowd today. Nice. Mitch Matcha, hello. Hajar's here. Good. Okay, Hajar says, email is better than talking on the phone. Which is better, email or talking on the phone? And why? Why? Tell me why. Which one is better and why? So the why is very important. Which one is better and why? Okay, so the why is very important, because that way you have to express your ideas in English. You can't just say one, you can't just choose one thing and that's it. That's too easy. You have to explain in English the reason why you think that. Which is better, email or talking on the phone? Samuel says talking on the phone. Okay, why, Samuel? Fernandez says, it is better talking on the phone. Why? Please tell me why. Amanda, talking on the phone. Why? Dr. Maris, talking on the phone because you hear different mood. Oh, okay. So you can hear the person's feelings. That's good, good. Right, email, we don't understand the real feeling, right? So sometimes there could be a mistake. There can be misjudgment. So good point, Dr. Maris. Lolly says, talking on the phone is more friendly. Nice, I think so too, yeah. Fran says, talking on the phone is more pleasant for her. It's more pleasant to talk on the phone. Helga says, an email is better because you can read what was written again. Oh, okay, so you can read it again and again. That's good. So you won't make a mistake. Good. Yes, Helga. Hashem says, email because you can do it every time. Henna says, I prefer talking on the phone because I can talk directly, right? So voice to voice, kind of like, we have face to face when you're meeting in person. And here on the phone, maybe you can say voice to voice. Good. Okay. Rock on Fire is in the house. How you doing, Rock on Fire? Talking on the phone because we receive answers very quickly. Good point. Yeah, where maybe an email can take time. but we can get an answer very quickly on the telephone. Yes, we can. Michmacha says it's better talking on the phone because I can feel and contact with the person that I talk to. That's right. So you can understand the feeling. You can hear the voice, right? A lot of times we can hear the person's feelings through their voice. Samuel says, because by phone we can transfer better our feeling. Yes. And Lolly says interactive. So talking on the phone is more interactive, right? Because we can share our feelings, I think, better talking than just writing a sentence. Good. Tomas says, I like email in English because I need to use translator sometimes. My vocabulary is poor yet. Oh, okay, so good. So Tomas says he can write English better than he can speak. So, and because if there's a word he doesn't understand, he can use a translator. Where if you're talking in English, let's say English is not your first language, it's a foreign language, it's an other language. So by talking on the phone, maybe there's some translation problems, you don't understand, you don't have that word, but by writing, you can use a dictionary, you can use a translator. Good. Radu says, I prefer talking on the phone to emailing because, in my opinion, the human connection can be greater via phone as opposed to emailing. Very good. I think that is our most common idea, I think, is because when we talk on the phone, we can understand feelings and communicate our ideas better by voice. Alice says, I prefer talking on the phone because it is quick. I can do it quickly. Yes. Anna, writing is always better. You can tell much more than the main thought. So Anna said, so there are, like, we say read between the lines, right? So what someone writes, there actually might be more detail, right? Detail. Where you're speaking, you have feeling, and you can have quick communication, but writing, maybe you can do more detail. I think so. So actually, good, Anna. I'm happy you said that because I think that is the main differences between talking on the phone and emailing. Where talking on the phone, you can maybe get a quick, of course, you get quick reply, you can get quick response, you can ask somebody something now, right? And you can get the answer now. And you can hear their feeling in the voice, so you can understand them better maybe. However, by emailing, you can get more detail by writing, right? You can explain maybe clearer than talking. So good points. Both have good points. Both have bad points, right? So, or I shouldn't say bad points. Both have their good points, for sure. Marion says, I prefer talking on the phone because I can quickly express all the information. Good. Rock on Fire, I'm doing good to see. Oh, good. Rock on Fire, good to see you. Okay. Good. Dr. Maris' email is better. I prefer email because it's weird, right? Like, I don't really enjoy talking on the phone. Well, like, okay, for example, my parents and my family, I enjoy using the telephone. But, like, let's say somebody, I want to know just one thing, quickly, right? I want to know something quickly. I don't have much time for a telephone conversation. So by emailing, I can just ask a question and get a reply, where if I call that person, then it takes more time because then you have to do a lot of small talk, right? Let's say I have a question. For example, I could say, oh, are you Are you going to be at the restaurant tomorrow? Okay, so I could just email, will you be at the restaurant tomorrow? Bam, send it, get the reply, and it'd be yes or no. But if I call the person, I can't just say, will you be at the restaurant tomorrow? Yes, okay, bye. That's strange, right? So you have to do small talk, right? You call the person, let's say Joe. So bling bling, hey Joe, how you doing? Are you okay? Yeah, okay. How's your wife? Okay, good. How are the kids? Good. Joe, by the way, will you be at the restaurant tomorrow? Good. Okay, great. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah? Oh yeah, and then Joe asked me about my family. Yeah, everyone's good. The kids are good. My wife's happy. Wife's good. Work is going good. Yeah, I hope. Yeah, it's been cold recently, hasn't it? So there's a lot of small talk when you're on the telephone, but an email is just to the point. Okay, good. Okay, good. All right, now, Patty. So okay, good. Patty's here. So we got the green team. People are coming in. That's great. Here we go. Here's our next. So we had email versus telephone. Let's see our next one. Okay, here's our next card. Which is better, the newspaper or the TV news? Which is better, the newspaper or the TV news? Seiwoo's in the house too. Seiwoo, okay, great. Hello, Seiwoo. Nice. I'm happy to see the green team in the house. Great. One more time. Which is better, the newspaper or the TV news? Which is better, the newspaper or the TV news? Okay. In the chat, please tell me which do you prefer and why? Which is better and why? Newspaper or TV news? Oh, okay. This Esram says if the person did not see the email message. Okay, so I think Esram. So by calling, you know for sure. That's a good point. Where if you send an email, maybe you're not 100% sure that person got the email. But by calling, you know for sure. That's a good point, Esram. Okay. Khan, I need to know why. This is very important. Why? Okay, Helga. TV news is better because there is no need to read. Okay. Lolly says, the TV news is better because you don't have to read. I am lazy. Esther. Hello, Esther. Tomas says, nowadays I prefer TV news. I prefer TV news because it is always fresh. Marie Martin. Newspaper when I have to sit and check. Fran, I prefer TV news because with little time you can know more. Lion says TV news is better because we can listen to more English. Junior says newspaper for me. I think so. Why, Junior? Why? I want to know why you prefer the newspaper over the TV news. Nana says newspaper because you can read what you want from the title of the article. Yes, so like scan. That's what I do, Nana. I scan the paper, right? See the title of the article. Okay, do I want to read that or not? Where TV, you have no choice, right? You're listening. You have to listen to what they say. You have no choice. Alice says, I prefer TV news is better because it's very easy in detail. Con, TV news is better because we can see what's happening. Oh yeah, we can see like from like live event, right? Some live event, you can see what's happening. Good. Radu says, I prefer watching TV news to reading newspapers because while I'm watching TV news, I can use my hands to eat as opposed to holding the newspaper with my hands. Good, good. I was reading a paper last night at dinner and I had that problem. Michmacha, I prefer the TV news because I can live inside the event. Right, so you can see what is happening in the event. That's right. Dr. Mara says the newspaper because I don't like the personal opinion of the news reader. Okay, so you have the newscaster telling you the news. So the newscaster, through their interpretation, through their voice, through their intonation, you are listening to how they give you the news. Where the newspaper, you're just reading the words, and so you're using your own interpretation. Good, good, good. Tetsuro, newspaper, because I think the quality of its article is superior to that of TV news. Good. Hajar, I don't like them both because they are lying. They make people believe something wrong. Bad news. Sewu, TV news is better because you can hear and see what others are doing. Lolly, I prefer newspaper because I can read it anytime, anywhere. Good. Vilmar says, TV news is more easy to be updated. You just sit and that is it. Marion, I prefer the TV news because the news is accompanied by the image. Tomas, I watch 2 or 4 channels of news every day. I do both. So I read the paper every day, but here I live in Japan, and so I read an English newspaper. So my newspaper here in Japan is in English, so it's not very, it's pretty thin paper. I could read it pretty quickly because there's not a lot in it, but I enjoy reading it. I like skimming it. I can see what I want to read and what I don't want to read. And then I also watch, I have satellite, or I have cable news, so I can watch CNN. So I watch CNN and the BBC a little bit each morning, maybe 10 or 15 minutes of both. And then I also watch the Japanese news, but sometimes I don't understand all of it, and I have to ask my children or my wife, what are they saying? And they get angry with me because I don't shut up. Anyways, I like both. I know that you have to choose one. So, okay, if I choose one, I'm going to choose the newspaper because I can get more detail, I think, in a newspaper. There's no commercials, and I can read it anytime I want. So I prefer the newspaper. Okay, good. Let's do one more. Shall we? Okay, here's one more. Which is better, an apartment or a house? Which is better, an apartment or a house? Okay, one more time. Which is better, an apartment or a house? Yeah, Sunday morning. That's right, Dr. Maris. But here in Japan, my Sunday morning paper is the worst. So it's the thinnest of all the days. So here, it's a different culture, Dr. Maris. I'm American, and we have that culture, like the Sunday paper. It's big and fat, and going to a coffee shop, taking the newspaper, having breakfast slowly, reading the paper, drinking coffee. That's American culture, but here in Japan, it's not that way. Which is better, an apartment or a house? Tomas is on the board. A house for sure because of the garden. Lolly says a house because you don't have to hear noisy neighbors. That's a good point. That's good, Lolly. That's right. You have space around you. That's right. Where an apartment, someone's living right on the other side of the wall. Right there on the other side is another family. Good point. Where a house, there's space around you. See, David says, I think an apartment is better because if you live alone, the space you have to clean is smaller. Okay, good. Rita says, a house is better because I don't like elevators. So maybe many apartments have elevators. Yeah, I have friends who live in apartments or condominiums, and they have to wait in the they have to wait for the elevator. So yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. Let's see. Khan says a house is better because can't disturb the people for your car. I'm not sure, Khan, what you mean. One more time, please, Khan. Alice, I like the house because I enjoy gardening. Fran says a house is better because we have a garden to grow food, right? We have a garden to grow food. Fran, a house is better because we can have a garden to grow food. A house is better because we can have a garden to grow food. Good, Fran. Rock on Fire says a house is better because I live in it. It's better because I have a house. Radu, hold on. It just moved. I got to go back, Radu. I like the house better because the possibility of having troublesome neighbors does not exist at all. I don't know. You can have troublesome neighbors in the house next to you for sure. I mean, there's space, your house, and then the next house, and there's some space between, but that you can still have bad neighbors. Tomas, in the house, you are close to the nature. Tetsuro, a house because it's more quiet. Alves, which is better, apartment or a house? Please tell me your answer. Helga, an apartment is better, cost is less, maintenance is less. Yeah, so it's cheaper to live in an apartment for sure. Seibu, when I am young, an apartment is good. When I'm old, a house is good. Oh, Seibu, good point. When you're young, an apartment's good, right? You can move around, right? It's cheaper, smaller, easier to maintain. But maybe when you're older, you settle down, you get married, you have a family, then you want a house. Good. Seibu, nice, good point. Okay, Lion, I live in Philadelphia. I bet it's cold in Philadelphia right now. And I would like a big house because, especially in this time, my children need to play in the garden. Yeah, that's a good point. My house here I have a house in Japan, but there's no garden. There's no yard. So it's hard for the kids to play. That's for sure. Okay, Radu says true, but depends on how much space you have between houses, for sure. Here in Japan, there's not lots of space between houses. Some houses in Japan touch each other. These are houses touching. Where I live in Japan, many houses touch each other. My house doesn't touch another house. but it's close. My neighbor's house is close. So, but I'm also lucky on one side, there's a field, and behind me, there's some, so I'm kind of lucky where I live. There's some space around my house. My house, I don't have the space, but my neighbors, they have gardens, and so there's some space between my house and my neighbors. So I'm lucky about that, but in my house, there's no garden. Marion says, I prefer an apartment because it is lower maintenance costs, for sure. For sure. Esther, a house is better because there is space and at any time you can go out for a walk in the garden. Oh, Esther, you must have a big yard. You can go for a walk around your house. That's great. Rita, in the house you can have birds, pets, and that's a good point there, Rita. Maybe an apartment, no pets, right? No pets. But in your house, you do what you want. Okay, that's good. Tetsuro, it is said that Japanese house is a rabbit hutch. For sure. I have a rabbit hutch. Tetsuro. Okay, good job, everyone. So we did three scenarios. We did which is better, a house or an apartment or a house. We did that. We also did which is better, email or talking on the phone. We did that. And we also did which is better, the newspaper or the TV news. So you guys had great answers. I really enjoyed it. Good points on both, right? You had good points of, for example, an apartment, it's cheaper, smaller, lower maintenance costs. A house has space. You don't have to worry about neighbors. We talked about email, where you can in email you can have more detail. You can I've kind of forgot, but like a telephone, you said you like telephone calling because you can talk to the person, get an answer quickly. You can understand the person's feelings more. You can have more interaction by calling. Those are good points. Then we talked about newspaper versus TV news. You said most people, I think, like the TV news because you can also see images, right? So you're hearing the news and you can see what's happening around. So all good points. Well done, everyone. Okay, let's go to our next activity, shall we? Yes, we shall. Good. Now, is Norman here? Norman's in the house. I didn't even see Norman. All right, Norman is, how you doing, Norman? So, okay, Norman, I didn't see you because a lot of times, Norman, I'm looking at cards, I'm looking at the board, so I can't see everyone in the chat. Sorry, Norman. So, hello. Good to see you, Norman. Good job. Okay. I see you now. Okay, I know you're here now, Norman. Good. So, I always say, like, some people get angry with me because, hey, you didn't see what I wrote. Well, there's lots of people, and what I say is if you become a member, your name is green, and so then I can see your comment much easier. I can see your name much easier. So I suggest you guys become a member so your name is green, and it's more interaction with the green people. So I try to read everyone's chat. I try to read everyone's comments, but a lot of times I'm not looking at the chat. I'm looking at the board, or I'm doing something, like getting ready for our next activity. So I don't see the chat. Also, I also want to make contact with you, eye to eye. So if I'm looking at the chat all the time, I'm looking down, I'm not looking at you. But if you're green, I can see your name very easily, right? There's Seiru, I see her very easily, Lolly, Tetsuro, Dr. Mara, so I see the green. But actually, sometimes so Norman's here. I didn't see Norman, but Tomas said hello to Norman. So I saw Tomas's name very easily because he's green. And then he said Norman. I go, whoa, is that Norman? And then I was looking for Norman. I see Norman. So Norman, good job. I'm happy to see you here. Oh, Norman, you'll see a button, a join button. And then you'll see the different levels of membership. And there's different, what I want to say, content and benefits. So just check out, hit the join. There's below the video, you'll see a button says join. And so if you hit that, there'll be a pop-down menu and you can read about the different levels and the different content you get. So go ahead and read that and, decide what you want to do. Okay, let's go to our next activity. And this is from Faisal. He's an extreme member. So he's high on the level. And so he suggested, he wanted me to talk about conjunctions. So that's what we're going to do right now. This is for Faisal. And let's talk a little bit about conjunctions, right? So basically, a conjunction, words that let you make a complex sentence. So we have like a clause, and then like we can connect two clauses together, like an independent and a dependent clause. We can connect those together to make a longer sentence. So conjunctions are very useful to make longer sentences, right? So when we're writing or speaking, just speak in short sentences all the time, it's not so natural. So sometimes we want to have, we want to use conjunction to make our sentence longer. And so we don't want just short. We also want some long sentences too. So conjunctions let us do that. And so let's talk about some common conjunctions, all right? Let's do some common conjunctions so we can have longer sentences. And here are some conjunctions. Of course, we know and. We use and. Okay, conjunctions. So we use and. So we use and when we want to connect ideas. Like, for example, I like red, yellow, and purple, right? So we use that like, this means in addition. In addition, I like red and purple and green and, right? Let's go see a movie and have dinner. Let's take a trip this weekend and see our friends. So in addition. So let's go on a trip and see our friends. Let's go hiking and have a picnic. So in addition. So let's do this and that. Okay. How about but? So but, however, despite this, right? And it's usually like we use with a negative and a positive. For example, I don't like, let's see, how can I say this? I don't like fish eggs, but I like fish. Okay? I don't like fish eggs. For example, escargot. I don't like, no, not escargot. What fish eggs? Not escargot are snails, right? Caviar. I don't like fish eggs, but I like fish. So I don't like fish eggs. I don't like caviar, but I like fish. Fanboys. Yeah, so there's all kinds of different connections or conjunctions. That's one set of conjunctions. So yeah, so for and nor, because, on the other. So you have to just Google fanboys and you can find those conjunctions. Thanks for that, Lolly. Thank you for that. So we use that for cause, reason, it's cold today, so wear a jacket. That's the reason. So it's cold today, so wear a jacket. Why am I wearing a jacket? Because it's cold. It's cold today, so wear your jacket. Let's go camping, so bring your tent. Let's go camping, so bring your tent. Reason. Why are you bringing your tent? Because we're going camping. Let's go camping, so let's get your tent. Or choices. Or which do you like better? Newspapers or TV news, right? So which choice? Which do you like better? Houses or apartments? Choice. Which do you like better? Emailing or calling on a phone? Which one? Choice. Which one? Choice. And because. Because. Give reason. I like fish because it's very nutritious. I like fish because it has a nice taste. I like steak because it has a nice smell. I like sandwiches because they are very convenient to eat. I like sandwiches because they are easy to make. I like doing a live stream lesson because I can talk to you directly. Because we can learn together. I like doing live stream classes because we can learn together, right? Maybe you learn from me. I also learn from you. So we are learning together. So I like doing live stream classes because we can learn together. Reason. Give a reason. Because. Okay, so let's look at these one more time. And in addition. So let's, in the chat box, or in the chat, please write a sentence using and. Please use a sentence using and. Let's practice and. In addition. In addition. Please write a sentence. And actually, because of time, let's just choose which ones you want. So I want to see sentences from you using and, but, so, or because. Now, you don't have to use all. You don't have to use all of them. just choose which ones you want, and I want you to practice these conjunctions. And, but, so, or, because. So let's do about 5 minutes, and then we have to switch activities. Oh, Vilmar, caviar. Yeah, here we have in Japan what's popular is salmon eggs. Salmon eggs are popular in Japan. Caviar, that's what fish is that? I forgot the fish is strident. I think the fish name starts with an S, where caviar comes from. The type of fish. Okay, Dr. Amaris is on the board. I like Mark's classes because Mark is the better teacher Mark is the best teacher I have ever had. No, Dr. Amaris, no, that can't be true. I don't believe you. Hajar says, let's go to the gym, but we need to eat something first. Good. So let's do it, but we need to do something else. Nice. Seru, study hard and you will succeed. Good. And nice. We got some good sentences here. Okay, Fran, I like the cakes and I like ice cream too. Okay, Fran, I like cake and ice cream too. So that's best. Just, I like cake and ice cream too. Ava, hello Ava. Ava's in the house. Mwah. That's yeah, esturgeon? Something like that. Yeah. Something, yeah, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but yeah. They're weird fish, right? Really ugly, real big, long fish. Rock on Fire. Now I'm reading my book and watching my English practice class. Good. So Rock on Fire is doing 2 things in addition. Reading and watching this live stream. Okay, Amar. I'm an English teacher and I love writing novels. Oh, nice. Radu, because I like eating salmon so much, I'm afraid that I might turn into one day. Because, reason. Because I like eating salmon so much, I'm afraid I might turn into one day. Good. Sewa, I like English, but it is too hard. Yeah, so I like English, but it is too hard. Canis. Vilmar, as it seems, caviar is worldwide. Yes. Okay, Hajar, do you like chicken or tacos for lunch? Nice. Choice. Do you like chicken or tacos? I like tacos. Helga, I like to listen to and understand English speech. Good. I like to listen and listen. Or I like to listen and understand English speech. Listen and reading. So Helga, it's a little confusing. So for English, listening, reading, and speaking, right? So understand doesn't really go with that. Like, oh, I understand. So it's, oh, I understand your voice. Or, I understand what you are saying. Oh, I understand what I am reading. I am understanding what I am watching. I am understanding what I'm hearing. I understand what I am watching, what I'm reading. Hannah, I don't like winter, but I go skiing time to time with friends. Nice one. Sturgeon, that's it. Sturgeon. That is the name. Good. Yeah, the French name, I was like, I can't. That's it, sturgeon. Thank you. Thank you, Lolly. Mwah. Lolly, please tell me, how are you doing? Are you 100%? So please tell me how you are doing now. Okay, catch me up. Please fill me in on how you are doing, Lolly. Are you back home? Are you fully recovered? Are you back working? Please give me some detail, Lolly. Please give me some detail. Okay, you want to join right here. This is how you join. Push that. Boop. That's how you join. Push that right there. Sherry. 555. Actually, 5 is my lucky number. Sherry, good. Marion, I have a dog and a cat. Good, 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 good. Okay, let's do one more minute and we have to change activity. I'm looking at the clock. So you guys are doing well with the conjunctions. Fran says, I like to play chess, but I do not play checkers. Okay, Fran, I like to play chess, but I don't like playing checkers. So we want to be parallel here. I like brown, but I don't like pink. I like playing chess, but I don't like playing checkers. I like playing chess, but I don't like playing checkers. So they're parallel. I like playing, I don't like playing. Lion says, I like watching the live streaming because it is very helpful for me. Good, because, reason. Hajar, I don't know why do you say that, but I understand that. Hajar, I don't know why did you say that, but I understand that. Okay, yeah, okay, Hajar. I don't know why, but I understand. I understand. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, logically it makes sense, but you don't know the exact details, right? Okay, Lolly, I am okay. I am at home, but I don't work hard. Okay, at least, okay, good, you're okay. You're at home, that's better than the hospital. But I hope you get to work soon, Lolly. I hope you can get to work soon. Ava. Okay. Okay, good. Let's change topics. That's right, Sherry. Sherry says, I want to read comments because it helps to improve. That's right. Sherry, that is a very good point. Here in our class, these chats, the comments in the chat are really, really good. There's a lot you can learn right here in our chat, for sure. That is a good point. I'm happy you said that. I try to remind everyone time to time that all the comments here in the chat are very good, and to use the chats to learn from the chats. Okay, Mrs. G is always too kind to me. She's too kind. So I'm going to read Mrs. G's comment, which is going to probably make me feel shy, make me feel embarrassed. I love supporting Mark because I know how much teachers work, and most of the time they do not earn what they deserve. So we're both teachers, so you're always kind to me, Mrs. G. Always kind. Okay. Saber says, I want to treat Mark to Korean barbecue, but I can't meet him. I know. I want to go. I'm going to go. One of these days, I'm going to Korea. It's so close to me. I've been there. I'm going to go for sure. I'm going, but you know how it is these days, Seiwu. But I want to go. I will go. It's so close. I love Korean food. I love it. I have it all the time. You know, here in Japan, Korean food is very popular. So I eat it often. Okay, yeah, Sherry. I try to read people's texts. Sometimes I miss it, but I try to do it for sure. I do my best. Okay, let's switch. So you guys did really good. Actually, I'm going to take a picture of the whiteboard because I'm going to erase the board. Before I erase the board, I'm going to take a picture of the whiteboard and I will upload it to my Facebook group page, Mark Kulek English Speaking Practice. So you can go back and check it out anytime you want to. I will for sure, Seiwoo, I will visit you in Korea one day. I promise. I'm serious. I'm serious. Because it is close and I haven't been to Korea for a while. Only at the airport. So I use Korean airline. So lately I've only been at the airport. But I will come for a couple days, maybe one night, 2 days. I want to do it. Okay, I've got to take a picture of the whiteboard. Here's my camera's on. I'm going to step over here. You can't see me, but you can hear me. And count down. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. Got the picture. Now, let's do our dictation cards. Yes, it is time for dictation cards now. It is time. You need a pencil and paper. Pencil and paper, please. Because I'm telling you why. Because you will listen and write down what I say word for word. That is dictation. And addition. And there will be 4 steps. See, these words are very useful, very common. We use these words all the time. All the time. So I'm going to erase. I took a picture. That's okay. I can erase it because I took reason. I can erase the board because I took a picture. See, I'm giving you a reason. We use conjunctions all the time. All the time. Dictation, 4 steps. Step 1, dictation. Step 2, shadow. Step 3, on your own. Step 4, quiz. Dictation, shadow, on your own, quiz. Step 1, dictation, that is listening and writing. Listening and writing. You're going to listen and write down what I say word for word. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 cards. And the topic is customer. Guest. Client. Customer, guest, client. A customer, most cases, right? Case by case. Most cases, most of the time, a customer pays for service. Or thing. Customer pays for service or thing. Guest has been invited. Doesn't pay. Exception, hotel. So you pay. Fran! You got it, Fran. Fran, you got the cards. Thank you for your kind support. Mwah. Fran is on the board with the big heart. Big heart, Fran. She's always a big supporter. I always appreciate, I love that color, the orange. Thank you. Mwah. Beautiful color, Fran. Beautiful person. Thank you. Mwah. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Cheers, Fran. Cheers. Thanks so much. Yeah, excellent. Thank you. Thank you. A guest has been invited, doesn't pay, except for, there's always exceptions, hotel. So the reason a hotel calls its customers, right? Actually, the hotel people staying are customers, right? They're paying for the service, right? They're paying for their room. But a hotel will say it's our guest because they want the feeling of hospitality. They want to create that feeling of, oh, you're our guest. Welcome to our home. But you have to pay, right? Okay, so exception is hotel. So at a hotel, they call the customers guests. And then a client. A client is, so professional professions, like for example, a lawyer, accountant, professionals, no, one F. Lawyers, accountants, professionals, their customers are clients. Okay, so for example, a lawyer, accountant, professional, worker, their customers are clients. So for example, customer pays for, if you go to a department store, you are a customer. If you go to a restaurant, you are a customer. A guest, you have someone come to your house, they are a guest, they don't pay, right? They are invited. Oh, please come to my party, be my guest. You don't have to pay. Except hotel will say, they will call you a guest, but you are paying. So there's exceptions to everything. A client is a lawyer's customer. So a lawyer will call, oh, it's my client. A professional will say, it's my client. They're paying for their service. They are a customer, but they call these people clients. Okay, good. Now it's time for dictation cards. So please, pencil. Do you have your pencil? Okay? Do you have paper? Okay? Are you ready? Yes? Okay, Sherry says clients. Okay, Sherry. A lawyer's customer is a client. An accountant customer is a client. Customer pays for service. So if you need so for example, you have to pay taxes and maybe you want an accountant to do your taxes. So you are a client of the accountant. Let's say you need a lawyer. You have an accident, you are in trouble, maybe trouble at work, some reason you need a lawyer. So the lawyer, you are a client of the lawyer. You are a client of the lawyer. The lawyer will call you a client. Okay, Ava is ready. Stop shuffling. Okay. Great. Here we go. Okay, Tomas, no problem. I understand. If you have a if you want to write, it's your choice, of course. Here we go. Card number 1. We are doing dictation. I am going to read each card 3 times, but you will not see the picture. You will not see the sentence. You are purely listening and writing. Hello, Lan, we're doing dictation cards right now. We're starting. Card number 1. Let's count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Card number 1. I can take the next customer in line. I can take the next customer in line. I can take the next customer in line. Yes, Tomas. Card number 2. Card number 2. Coffee is only for paying customers. No, you're not a client, Sherry. You're a viewer. You're my you're my student. Coffee is only for paying customers. Coffee is only for paying customers. Card number 3. Card number 3. I have a meeting with an important client. I have a meeting with an important client. I have a meeting with an important client. Card number 4. Please be my guest today. Please be my guest today. No, Sherry. No. You're my guest, Sherry. Please be my guest today. Sherry, please be my guest today. 5. Card number 5. Because you are a special customer, you get a discount. Hey, Patty. How you doing, Patty? Mwah. Good to see Patty. Patty's in the house. Because you are a special customer, you get a discount. I will, Sherry. Thank you. Mwah. Because you are a special customer, you get a discount. Card number 6. We appreciate you as our client. Yes. Michmacha, you're my guest. We appreciate you as our client. We appreciate you as our client. Number 7. Clean your room. There are guests coming over. Clean your room. There are guests coming over. Sherry, yes, be my guest. Clean your room. There are guests coming over. Number 8, last card. Number 8. Guests can help themselves to free donuts. Guests can help themselves to free donuts. Guests can help themselves to free donuts. We did it. Step 1, dictation. Yes. Nice. You listened and wrote down what I said word for word. Good job. Now it's time to shadow. That is, instead of writing, you will be speaking. Listening and speaking at the same time. Step 1 was listening and writing. Now step 2 is listening and speaking. All right, here we go. And we will shadow, and I will show you the card. You will see the sentence, you will see the picture, and you will understand more of the sentence. All right, here we go. Shadowing time. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can take the next customer in line. 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 All right, so this is like at a market, a supermarket, a grocery store. And so you're paying for things. You are paying for things, so you are a customer. And so the staff says, I can take the next customer in line. So the next person, please come here, and I will check you out. I can take the next customer in line. Coffee is only for paying customers. 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 So maybe at this store or at this business, for customers, people buying things, they give them free coffee. So coffee is only for paying customers. If you don't buy anything, you can't have coffee, free coffee. You can buy coffee, but if you are buying things, we will give you free coffee. Coffee is only for paying customers. Only for paying customers. People who are buying things. Okay, here we go. 3. I have a meeting with an important client. 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 So he's a professional. He's a professional. So he works for a company, maybe sales or something like that. Or maybe he's a lawyer, or maybe he's an accountant. He's a professional. So his customers are clients. So they are paying for his service. He is a professional, and his customers are clients. I have a meeting with an important client. Card number 4. Please be my guest today. 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 So he invited someone to his house. He is cooking food. So he invited the person. They don't have to pay, right? They come over, you are cooking for them. Maybe you're making dinner for them. Maybe you are barbecuing for them. Maybe you are serving them coffee. So they are your guests. They don't have to pay money. They are not a customer. They are not a client. They are your guest. Please come. Please be my guest today. Card number 5. Because you are a special customer, you get a discount. Because you are a special customer, you get a discount. Because you are a special customer, you get a discount. Because you are a special customer, you get a discount. Okay, so this is a shop. This is a furniture store. So maybe this woman has bought many things there. So she's special, right? She's a good customer. She comes and buys all her furniture at this shop. And the shop owner says, because you are a special customer, you support me, I'm going to give you a discount. Because you are a special customer, you get a discount. Here we go. Number 6. We appreciate you as our client. 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 So we, the company, right? All the members, all the employees of the company, we, the company, appreciates you as our, the company, client. So he is an important client. We appreciate his business, right? We appreciate you as our client. We are thankful for you to be our client. I appreciate you, everyone, for coming here every week. I appreciate you for your kind support for me. I appreciate you for your beautiful chats, right? For your enthusiasm, for your desire to learn English. I appreciate you as I appreciate you for being here with me. Okay, here we go. Number 7. Clean your room. There are guests coming over. 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 Clean your room. Look how dirty that room is. Oh, no. Clean your room. There are guests coming over. There are people coming to the house. So clean your room. Your room is too dirty. It's embarrassing. We want our house to look clean for the guests, for the people coming over. Okay, here we go. Number 8. Guests can help themselves to free donuts. 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 Devinder's here. Hey, Devinder, how you doing? Guests can help themselves to free donuts. Now, this is a hotel, so hotels call their customers guests, right? Even though he has to pay for the room, the hotel calls you a guest. And then the hotel has donuts for their guests. So guests can help themselves. So the donuts are just over there. So you have to do it yourself. You have to walk over and pick up the donut, help yourself. You have to get it yourself. They have donuts there if you want them because you are a guest. You are paying You are a paying guest at the hotel. So it's not free. You have to pay for the room, but the hotel calls you a guest. Guests can help themselves to free donuts. Okay, good. Coffee and donuts. Perfect, right? Perfect. That's a perfect meal. No, it's not healthy, but I enjoy coffee and donuts. Yeah. I try not to eat too many. Don't eat too many donuts. Once in a while, once in a blue moon, it's okay, right? Okay, we did shadowing. Yes, we did. Okay, good. Now it's time for on your own. You're going to do it yourself. I have a card right here. We will take turns. I will say the sentence, then you will say the sentence. But when you say the sentence, you will not see the sentence. You will only see the picture. You have to say the sentence based only on the picture. It's a challenge, but you can do it. Yeah. When I say it, we will see the sentence. When you say it, you will not see the sentence. So you have to say the sentence by yourself. Here we go. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Here we go. I can take the next customer in line. Now it's your turn. I can take the next customer in line. I can take the next customer in line. I can take the next customer in line. Coffee is only for paying customers. 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 I have a meeting with an important client. 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 Please be my guest today. 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 Because you are a special customer, you get a discount. Because you are a special customer, you get a discount. Because you are a special customer, you get a discount. Because you are a special customer, you get a discount. Because you are a special customer, you get a discount. We appreciate you as our client. 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 Clean your room. There are guests coming over. 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 Guests can help themselves to free donuts. 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 Okay, yeah. We did it. How'd you do? You get them all right? Were you able to do it by yourself? Yeah? Good. Okay, we did dictation, we did shadowing, you did it on your own. Now it's a quiz time. Yes, I'm going to choose 3 cards. I'm going to shuffle them again, choose 3 cards. I'm going to cover them straight off, right away. And you have to write the sentence in the chat. Yes, you do. I'm going to shuffle, mix the cards. I'm shuffling, and I'm going to choose 3 cards. And you have to say the sentence straight. Well, you have to say, you have to put the sentence in the chat. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is the first card. Here we go. Please write the sentence in the chat. What is the sentence? What is the sentence? Raphael, hello. Okay, Lolly, please be my guest. What is the sentence? Please be my guest today. Helga, please be my guest today. What is the sentence? Seiwu, please be my guest today. Helga, good. Tetsuro, please be my guest today. Fran, please be my guest today. Dr. Ramirez, please be my guest today. Sherry, please be my guest today. Ava, please be my guest today. Tomas, be my guest today. Sunny, please be my guest today. Alice, please be my guest today. Marion, please be my guest today. Devender, please be my guest today. Seiwu, please be my guest today. Okay, good. Let's find out. What is the sentence? Yes. Please be my guest today. Very good. Good. Please be my guest today. Nice. Okay. Quiz number 2. Card number 2. Here we go. Here we go. What is the sentence? What is the sentence? Quiz 2. What is the sentence? What is the sentence? Michmacha, please be my guest today. Samuel, please be my guest today. Louis, please be my guest today. Radu, clean your room. There are guests coming over. Helga, clean your room. There are guests coming over. Sebu, clean your room. There are guests coming over. Lolly, clean your room. There are guests coming over. Fran, clean your room. There are guests coming over. Tetsuro, clean your room. There are guests coming over. Bartista, clean your room. There are guests coming over. Dr. Ramirez, clean your room. There are guests coming over. Tomas, clean your room. There are guests coming over. Jonathan, clean your room. There are guests coming over. Devender, please clean the room. There are guests coming over. Vilmar, welcome. That's my room. Oh boy, Vilmar. Oh no, you better clean it, Vilmar. Clean your room, Vilmar. Ava, clean your room. There are guests coming over. Esther, clean your room. There are guests coming over. Marion, clean your room. There are guests coming over. There is a little mess. Just a little. Good. Okay, and the sentence is, clean your room. There are guests coming over. It's too messy, too messy. Okay, here we go. One more card. This is our last card. Write the sentence in the chat. What is the sentence? Here we go. What is the sentence? What is the sentence? Lan, clean your room. There are guests coming over. Yes. Okay, what is the sentence? Yeah, two sentences. Yeah, sorry. Clean your room. There are guests coming over. 2 sentences. Sorry about that, Radu. This is one sentence here. What is the sentence? Radu, I can take the next customer in line. Good. Lolly, I can take the next customer in line. Yeah, Sherry, that room is too messy. Helga, I can take the next client in line. No, not client. Ava, this week I cleaned my room. Good. Good, Ava. Your mom gets angry, Ava. Seru, guests can help themselves to free donuts. No, Seru. Devender, I can take the next customer. Esther, I can take the next customer in line. Tetsuro, I can take the next customer in line. Sherry, I can take the next customer in line. Much, I can take the next customer in line. Marion, I can take the next customer in line. Fran, I can take the next customer in line. Vilmar, it's your hand. It's your time. Hands up. I'm not sure, Vilmar. What do you mean? I don't understand, Vilmar. Tomas, I can take the next customer in line. Ava, I can take the next customer in line. Sebu, I can take the next customer in line. Devender, I can take the next customer in line. In line. Okay, Radu. Okay. And the sentence is, I can take the next customer in line. Very good. You did it. Yep, that was the quiz. Woohoo! Yay! Quiz. All right, we did a lot, yeah? dictation, shadowing on your own, and a quiz. Woohoo! Well done, well done. Yeah. And Fran, I'm going to send Fran the cards today. Fran, these are for you. Yes, they are. Okay, thank you, Fran. We did it, yeah, Lolly. Now, well, you did it, Lolly. Everyone did it. Yeah, we did it. That's right, Lolly. We did it. Good job. Well, now, nicely done. Now it's time for Lolly's Revenge. Yes. Oh, let me write the steps. We have 4 steps like we had on the dictation cards. A little different. I'm going to start here. I can start here. So we're going to do reading, or no, conversation. The cards were sentences, isolated sentences, but next is a conversation. And with the conversation, we're going to have, if you want me to read it again, OMT. If you want me to go slower, MS, more slowly. If you are ready for the next, you say LT, last time. Then step two is questions. And we say QT. QT, question time. I will ask you questions about. I will ask you questions about the conversation. There are 4. And Sewu, thank you for the coffee. Mwah! Thank you for the coffee so much. Sewu. Love you, Sewu. Thank you. Too kind. Sewu, thank you so much. Mwah! Appreciate your friend and Sewu are part of the green team. They support me each month, and they support even more on top of what they normally do. So I really, really appreciate your extra support. It helps me, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Then step 3 is reading. I will show you the conversation. We will read it together. You will understand more by looking at the sentences, looking at the words, and reading them together with me. So you will understand more of the conversation. Then, step 4, we will shadow. Of course, because we want speaking practice, right? So shadowing is speaking practice. So we will say the conversation together, you and I together. Okay, let's go. And Sewu, cheers. Cheers. Thanks for the coffee. Very, very generous of you, Sewu. Very generous. Okay. Let's do it, shall we? Here we go. Lolly's Revenge. This is Joe. This is Sue. Hello, Joe. Hello, Sue. And Joe is first. Here we go. Joe is first. We have a client at work who is not happy. What is the problem? He is not satisfied with our service. So, what will you do? We will end the relationship. That's too bad. By the way, will your friend still stay with us next weekend? Yes, she called to say she is coming over then. She is always a nice guest. I haven't seen her in ages. Okay. So let's do it OMT. All right, one more time. So I'm going to read the conversation one more time. This is Joe and this is Sue. Joe is speaking first. Here's OMT one more time. We have a client at work who is not happy. What is the problem? He is not satisfied with our service. So, what will you do? We will end the relationship. That's too bad. By the way, will your friend still stay with us next weekend? Yes. She called to say she is coming over then. She is always a nice guest. I haven't seen her in ages. Okay, what do you want to do? What should we do? OMT, MS, LT, QT. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? I see OMTs there. I see OMTs. That means one more time. Okay, Vilmar, Canis, Tetsuro. You guys want it one more time? No problem. No problem. Here we go. Joe. We have a client at work who is not happy. What is the problem? He is not satisfied with our service. So, what will you do? We will end the relationship. That's too bad. By the way, will your friend still stay with us next weekend? Yes, she called to say she is coming over then. She is always a nice guest. I haven't seen her in ages. Devender, MS, more slowly. Tomas, QT. Seru, LT. Samuel, GT. Tetsuro, LT. Patrice, MS. We have GOT. GOT. I'm not sure what GOT is. Okay, let's do it. Okay, how about this? Here we go. MSLT. More slowly. Last time more slowly. LTMS. This is what we're going to do. LTMS. Last time more slowly. Okay? Here we go. Yeah, cut the relationship. That's right, Vilmar. Good. Okay, we're going to go MS or LTMS. Last time, more slowly. Last time, more slowly. We have a client at work who is not happy. What is the problem? He is not satisfied with our service. So, what will you do? We will end the relationship. That's too bad. By the way, will your friend still stay with us next weekend? Yes, she called to say she is coming over then. She is always a nice guest. I haven't seen her in ages. In ages. Okay. That was it. That was the conversation. That was the conversation. Now it's time for questions. Okay, QT time, question time. And there are four. There are 4 questions. Oh, Patty. Okay, Patty, are you okay? Question time, Patty? Patty, are you okay? She's a big supporter of the channel. So I need to know if Patty is okay with question time. So I'm waiting for Patty to say. Okay, in ages means a long time. for a long time. You haven't seen the person for a long time. In ages, for a long time. Patty, Patty, please respond. Patty, Patty, please respond. Patty, Patty. Yep, good, Tomas. In ages equals long time. Good, thank you, Tomas. So, Patrista, do you see Tomas's response? Okay, good. Patrice. Patty, 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 Patty. Yes, long time. Patty, Patty, I'm waiting for your response. Okay, good. Thank you, Patty. Okay, good. All right, let's do question time. Here we go. 4 questions. Question number 1. Who is not happy with Joe's company? Who is not happy with Joe's company? Question 1. Who is not happy with Joe's company? Who is not happy with Joe's company? Good, Lolly. Thank you. Good, good, good. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to adjust something. Sorry. Oh no, I'm off camera, but you can hear me and I'm back on camera. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Yes. Okay, thanks, Patty. Yes, good, Helga. Yes, Mike. Yep, so a client. Very good. Good, Sewu. Yep. Tomas. Good. Good. Devender, his client is not happy with Joe's service. Good, 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 good. Tomas, 1 client. Yes. Okay, good. Question 2. That was question 1. Who is not happy with Joe's company? A client. A client. Very good. Very good. Well, okay, Devender, so we're calling a client. So professional. So not a customer, but a client. Yeah. Okay, good, Devender. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Question number 2. Question number 2. Yeah, the client was not satisfied. Good, Alice. Question number 2. What is the problem? What is the problem? Question 2. What is the problem? Question 2. What is the problem? Question 2. What is the problem? Yeah, Batrista. That's right. 1 client. Okay, now question number 2. What is the problem? What is the problem? Yeah, Lolly. He is not satisfied with their service. Perfect. Perfect, Lolly. Yeah, Sewu. He is not satisfied. Very good. Radu, the problem is the service provided. Good, Radu. I like that. The problem is the service provided. Nice sentence, Radu. Good. Helga, the client is not satisfied with their service. Good. Tomas, the client was not satisfied with their service. Perfect. Yep. Devender, the client is not satisfied with their service. The company's service. Marion, the client is not satisfied with their service. Joe's company's service. Ava, he is not satisfied with their service. Perfect. Henna, the client was not satisfied with Joe. I don't know. Joe, maybe Joe, but yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. Okay, good. All right. Let's do question number 3. Question number 3. Here we go. When is Sue's friend visiting? Question 3. When is Sue's friend visiting? 3. When is Sue's friend visiting? Devender, the client is not satisfied with their company service. Good. The client is not satisfied with their company service. Okay, Batista. His client is not happy with companies. Not exactly. Okay, Batista. His client is not happy with Joe's company's service. Or the client is not happy with his company's service. Okay. 3. When is Sue's friend visiting? Lolly says, next weekend. Very good. Helga, next weekend. Next weekend, Helga. Tetsuro, next weekend. Tomas, on the weekend. Well, we don't say it's next weekend, Tomas. On the weekend, we use that like any weekend. Oh, I play sports on the weekend. I play tennis on the weekend. I go to school on the weekend. So any weekend. But Tomas, her friend is coming next weekend. So a specific date, a point in time. Next weekend is a point in time. On the weekend is not a point. It's just any weekend. On the weekend. So I play. I go to school on the weekend. I work on the weekend. Okay, Devender, he is in long age. No, Devender, no. Yes, Ewu. Yes, Helga. Ken is yes. Ava, next weekend. But Batista, next weekend. Radu, Sue's friend will visit them next weekend. Yes, Samuel, next weekend she is coming over. No, Tomas, no. We would say this weekend she's coming on. We don't use on this weekend. Well, no, we wouldn't say on this weekend. Well, it depends. Like, I'm thinking on this weekend. It's my birthday on this weekend. We could talk that in the future. So, oh, my birthday is on this weekend. But that's not, no, it's not normal. We would say this weekend. My birthday is this weekend. My friend is coming this weekend. But Sue's friend is coming next weekend. Good, Marion. Next weekend. Yeah, Batista, Joe's company. Okay, Devender. Sue's friend will visit them next weekend. Okay, Devender. Sue's friend will visit them next weekend. Sue's friend will visit them next weekend. Good, Tomas. Okay, Devender. Alice, next weekend, Sue will... No. Alice, next weekend, Sue's friend is coming over. Next weekend, Sue's friend is coming over. Next weekend, Sue's friend is coming over. Jonathan, his client is not happy with his company. Jonathan, his client is not happy with his company. Okay, Burke, she is coming next weekend. Sewu, specifically next weekend. That's right. Sewu, good. Yeah, on this day. So that's like if you're talking like, it's not really like speaking English. Like maybe in a textbook, Tomas, we say like on this day in 1990, or on this day in 1776, America got its independence from England. So it's kind of like writing English almost, not really It's not used very often. We don't say that very often, Tomas. It's not grammatically wrong. It's just we don't use it that way in speaking. Okay, Devender. Sue's friend will visit them next weekend. Good. Okay, but we need the apostrophe S. Whose friend? Sue's friend. So S-U-E apostrophe S. Sue's friend. The friend belongs to Sue. So we have the possessive S. Sue's friend will visit them next weekend. I guess so, yeah. Sometimes English is not flexible, sometimes it is. Okay, good. All right. 4. Here we go. 4. Yeah, Helga. More like, yeah, on this day, in history. On this day in history. So it's not... That's, yeah, you'd have to, I would have to look at examples. Like there's indexes or like generators that you can look up. You can look at examples, right? So it's really like something like that. Like on this day, you'd want to look at examples, and then by looking at examples, then you can figure out when to use it and when not to use it. Okay, here we go. Number 4. Has Sue seen her recently? Question number 4. Has Sue seen her recently? Question number 4. Has Sue seen her recently? Has Sue seen her recently? Yeah. So colloquial or speaking. Yeah. So okay, Lolly. No, she hasn't seen her recently. Good. Radu. No, Sue has not seen her in ages. No, she hasn't, Tetsuro says. No, she hasn't. Helga. No, she hasn't. She hasn't seen her in ages. Samuel. She hasn't seen her for ages. Yeah, that's the same. For ages, in ages. We could, either way is fine. No, she... Okay. Devender. No, she hasn't visited them in ages. No, she hasn't visited them in ages. Devender. No, she hasn't visited them in ages. Jonathan. She hasn't seen her in ages. So Jonathan, it's Sue's friend. It's a woman. She hasn't seen her in ages. Okay, Tomas. She has not seen her recently. Good. Vilmar. She hasn't seen her friend for ages. Mariam. She has not seen her in ages. Sebu. No, she hasn't seen her in ages. Alice. She hasn't seen her in ages. Alice, it's a woman. Her in ages. Ava. No, she hasn't seen her in a long... Okay, Ava. Her long... No. Ava. She hasn't seen her in ages or for a long time. Okay, you're mixing the two together. All right, Ava. She hasn't seen her in ages. She hasn't seen her in a long time. She has not seen her for 2 months. Okay, I don't know, maybe, okay. Alice, she hasn't seen her in ages. Okay, good. All right, well, I'm looking at the clock. We are way over time. So let's go to the reading part now. So that was, you guys got the 4 questions correct, as usual. You always do. Okay, good. Question time is over. Now it's time for reading. Now I'm going to move my computer back a little bit because I'm going to hold the conversation up to the camera. So we reason so we can read it together. So we're using those conjunctions, right? I'm holding the conversation up to the camera so you can read it with me together. Here we go. Let's read it together. Okay, here it is. Joe is first. We have a client at work who is not happy. What is the problem? He is not satisfied with our service. So, what will you do? We will end the relationship. That's too bad. By the way, will your friend stay with us By the way, will your friend stay with us next weekend? Yes, she called to say she is coming over then. She is always a nice guest. I haven't seen her in ages. Okay, here we go, one more time. We have a client at work who is not happy. What is the problem? He is not satisfied with our service. So, what will you do? We will end the relationship. That's too bad. By the way, will your friend still stay with us next weekend? Yes, she called to say she is coming over then. She is always a nice guest. I haven't seen her in ages. Yeah. Okay. Good. That was reading. We read it together. Yes, we did. Well done. We read it together. Now, it's time to shadow together. Yeah. Let's say the sentence together, shall we? Okay, good. So now it is speaking practice, speaking time. Here we go. Count down to shadowing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have a client at work who is not happy. We have a client at work who is not happy. We have a client at work who is not happy. What is the problem? What is the problem? What is the problem? He is not satisfied with our service. He is not satisfied with our service. He is not satisfied with our service. So, what will you do? So, what will you do? So, what will you do? We will end the relationship. We will end the relationship. We will end the relationship. That's too bad. That's too bad. That's too bad. By the way, will your friend stay with us next weekend? By the way, will your friend stay with us next weekend? By the way, will your friend stay with us next weekend? Yes, she called to say she is coming over then. Yes, she called to say she is coming over then. Yes, she called to say she is coming over then. She is always a nice guest. She is always a nice guest. She is always a nice guest. I haven't seen her in ages. I haven't seen her in ages. I haven't seen her in ages. Okay, good. Oh, Seiwoo, have a good weekend too. And thank you so much for the coffee today, Seiwoo. Mwah. Thank you. Seiwoo bought me a cup of coffee. Thank you, Seiwoo. I appreciate it. Have a good weekend. Stay safe, Seiwoo, and keep smiling. Okay, good. All right. Well, let me hold the conversation. Let's look at it one more time. Here we go. One more time. You're welcome, Alice. You're welcome. Okay, here we go. Joe is first. We have a client at work who is not happy. What is the problem? He is not satisfied with our service. So what will you do? We will end the relationship. That's too bad. By the way, will your friend still stay with us next weekend? Yes, she called to say she is coming over then. She is always a nice guest. I haven't seen her in ages. I haven't seen her in ages. Okay. Oh, I got to take a picture of the whiteboard, don't I? We have good information here, okay? So I always do that whenever I write something on the whiteboard, especially something important, right? Good information. I write it on the whiteboard. Then I take a picture of it so you can check it out anytime you want to. I'm going to take a picture and then upload it to my Facebook group page, Mark Kulek English Speaking Practice. So that way you can check it out anytime you want to. Okay, you can't see me, but you can hear me. And here we go. Countdown. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I got the picture. And later today, I will upload it. Yes, I will, to my Facebook group page, Mark Kulek English Speaking Practice. Yes. Okay, everyone, we did it. Good job. We are over time. You guys have been here for over like almost 2.5 hours. So we've been here for a long time, but it's gone really quickly. Time flies with you, for sure, for sure. So we had a good time. I enjoyed myself. I hope you did. We did a lot today, and we will do this again. I want to explain one more time to our standard and above members. We will have a Zoom on Sunday. So please check out my YouTube homepage. Go to the community tab and check out the link for our Zoom on Sunday. And everyone have a good weekend. Also, next week will be my last week because I will take time off for Christmas and New Year, but we'll talk more about that. So next week, Tuesday and Wednesday. Wednesday, the 23rd is my last live stream for this year. Then I'm coming back in January, all right? So I'm taking some time off for Christmas and New Year's, okay? So I will be here on Tuesday, December 22nd and December 23rd, all right? And then have a break, and then I will be back in January, okay? So next class is Tuesday, December 22nd at 5 p.m. Japan time. I live in Japan, so all the times are Japan. And you can see in the descriptions below the times and the days, okay? And remember, I'm here in Japan, so it's Japan times. Okay, good. Okay, Devinder, good. And please become part of the green team. Yes. Check it out. Hit the join button, and there'll be a pop-down menu that explains the different levels and the benefits and the content you get for joining the channel. Support me so I can support you. Yeah, support me and the channel so we can support you. Yeah, thanks so much. And I also have books at Amazon.com, and everything is in the descriptions below. So thank you so much. Check those out. Have a good weekend. I will be back on Tuesday, December 22nd. So please come back then, and let's count down together. Okay, here we go. Let's count down together to stop the stream, to stop the class. All right, here we go. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye.